Hello everyone, I'm Zishansha and welcome to Z Interactive's premium tutorial about how to create retro television inside Substance Designer. Now we will create some same sort of buttons from the side panel as you can see in the front, on the front panel. So I'll just move these apart and I will make some room for the nodes for these buttons. So right now in this tutorial, we will create just the panel, and then we will, in the other lesson, in the next lesson, we will create the button itself. But right now we are just going to make a panel for the buttons. I will add a blending node, change its blending mode to add so I can see everything. And then what I will do here is that I will use a shape node. And then I will connect this shape node to the foreground of this blending node. And I will add a transform here with no tiling at all. So tiling mode, no tiling. I'll connect it here. And I will reduce the size of this. And I just want to adjust this size. Okay. And what I'm doing here is that I'm trying to create this curved looking panel. So I will just try to achieve the same size. And now I will add a blur HQ grayscale. I'll up the quality and then I'll reduce the intensity here. And let's reduce opacity of the background so you can see what's going on in the blur HQ. I will add levels here so I can control the blurred edge here because I want a sharper edges here. Okay, it's going good till now. So I'll take this transform 2D from here and I will change the size of it. Okay, it match the size there. And as well from the bottom, I will do the same thing. And from the sides as well. Okay. Let's play with the opacity of the background just to see where we are heading. Okay, so I think the curve is too strong. I will reduce the curve, but before doing that, I want the same opacity mask that I used in my previous nodes grass. So I will use the same one here. So it will only affect this middle area. Even if I will increase the width, it will only affect the area which is inside the opacity mask. Okay, slightly bigger, slightly wider. So now what I will do here is that I will reduce the levels white amount, the high, like higher level output, the white amount, so that it will not be that deep. And from the top it's fine. Now on the bottom you can see that it's too long. It's have to be reduced. Okay, so I will reduce the height here. I'll pull it slightly up. Okay, now I will go back to my levels here. And let's see. Let's push it more back in. We don't want it to be like sticking out more, obviously, so I want to set it up. Okay, almost there. So what I will do here is that I will go to the input settings and I will control from there. So 0.05. Let's see. Okay, so kind of like fine. Now we have to create this another panel for the button. So this panel is overall panel. Now we'll create another panel, but this will be for the buttons. I'll create another node, blend node here, change it to add so I can see what's going on. And now what I will do here is that I will take this level and first of all I will make an opacity mask here for this in case we want to use it for any other thing later on. But let's do this. The level should be from the blur HQ, so I will copy paste this existing levels instead of making a new level out of the level. So I will copy paste this level and here I will do the changes. Okay, so I will increase the white amount so we can see it completely. Now what I will do here is that I'll just make a room for another nodes here, and I will add shape node, and I will add transformation 2D and connect it to the foreground. And transform 2D, I don't need any tiling, so no tiling there. I'll just move these all to the other side so I can have more space. Okay, now what I will do here is that I will reduce the size of it. I'll try to match it with the existing size here. Okay, so width, I have to decrease the width as well. One as well. And I will take this and put it inside the blend. So have used the same opacity mask and the opacity of this new blend, so it will only affect this area. Now here what I'm going to do is that just first let's adjust the size. I will add a blur HQ grayscale here. And I'll up the quality, reduce the intensity of it, and you can see how it is affecting. So I need it to be more curved from the corners, just like it is in the picture background. I will add levels now, and I will make it a little sharper so it won't look like soft, otherwise it will look organic. So I will just do these changes to make it more geometrical. I will reduce the size of it. Here as well. And here as well. And I will change it to subtract. So that's what I want, but it's too deep, so I will just reduce the white amount here so it can pop out. So I'll just match the depth of it with the picture that I have it here in the background. So I will increase the intensity of the blur to make it a little more softer. Not that much. So I have dropped the idea to make it more softer. I will just play with the level out high, but it won't be, I don't want it to be too deep. So I'll just play with these settings on the top of the levels. Okay. So I'll just do the settings here and try to achieve the result I'm looking for. It's have to look like the same that I have in the picture. It seems like it is the one that I have is more curved. But first let's fix the height and then we'll go to that curved corner part. Okay. Okay, so you can see that it is also this curved, the main panel that we just created a moment ago, that it's overlapping with this one and shouldn't overlap. So what I will do is that I will just do something, but first let's fix this part and then we will decide what we need to do. Okay, so you can see that it's more curved and this is less curved, so that we want to fix it. I'll go back to the previous blur HQ, reduce the blur amount here to maybe 0.3. Okay, this looks fine. Let's reduce it more, 0.2 maybe. Okay, that's fine, but the size have to be now fixed. I will just increase the size of it. Yes, now it's not overlapping as it was. It is overlapping, but it's not showing. Now it is showing, if you can see the overlap. So I have to make sure that it looks like the one that I have in the guide in the background. So I have to reduce the width and then increase the height. Just you have to eyeball and match it. Okay. Now it doesn't show that it is overlapping. Now on the other side, let's do some changes here. Okay. This looks fine here. And now from the bottom. Okay, better. So let's play with the height, level out high to make it a little bit more obvious, because we have reduced the blur amount there, the blur intensity. We have to make it more prominent. Okay, now this looks fine. Now you can see that there is a slight overlap and the edge looks a bit of a softer. Okay, but that's not an issue. The issue is with the overlap. So what I will do here is that let's do one thing here. So let's see what we can do. So I will take this blur HQ, okay, and take this level and put this blend node there, okay, and let me change the level out high over there a bit, okay. Now let's do change 0.03 or 0.02. 0.03 is fine. Also I can play with, because I have also played with the level in low, level in high, and level in mid, so that made it more sharper, so that you can play with also. This is what I'm looking for actually. Let's see which value looks better here. Let's increase it more, 0.5. I think 0.5 is sticking a lot more. Let's make it 0.3, 0.03. I'm going to do here is go to this blend, okay, and take this level, copy paste it, I will increase the white amount from here so we can at least have this whole thing visible. And this level I will put it inside this blend node. Okay, foreground. And then I will subtract it. So now it is not showing that overlapping part, and we have a clear cut area. So I will just reduce the level there. Okay, this much is fine. So just you need a good clear cut area. Otherwise what you will have that overlapping going on down there, and we don't want the overlapping going there. So I'll just change the settings here, 0.07 or 0.0. Let's try 9 or 0.1. Let's see. Not too high, it's too high. So 0.05. I think 0.05 is doing a good job, but let's make it 0.08. It's all about the trial and error, just to see if it is like whatever suits you, whatever looks good, you stick to that part. Now this opacity mask that I created, what I will do here is that I will make another level out of this one, okay, and create another opacity mask there. So this one I don't need it, and I need this. And what I will do here, I will just play with these top settings there to make it more visible. Okay, so this, we have a really good, nice looking opacity mask in case you want to use it for albedo or any other thing. Let's do one thing. Let's copy paste this one as well. So we can have two opacity masks, one with the gap, one without the gap. And I will add comments to both of these opacity masks. This one will be front buttons panel opacity mask. Layer 1, let's make it front buttons panel layer 1. And I will add another comment here, and I will write it here, front button panel layer 2. We have these two opacity masks there. So this is what we have. So here the buttons will go. Okay. And let's copy paste this one on the top so we can have a clear button view. Okay. And I will take this opacity mask from here. Okay, first of all, let's do one thing. Let's put this inside a blend node. And then I'll put this in the foreground. Take this one and I will put this in the opacity mask. So it will only show that part, not the whole thing. Okay, so let's move this and do the arrangement. I just moved it around so it looks nice. I didn't do anything there. Now I will make sure to add a comment here, and I will call this one front, or oops, let's copy paste this one. So I will call this front button panel layer 3. Let's change the name to it to 3. Okay, we have layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. So this is layer 1, it's layer 2, this is layer 3. So in case you want to do any changes or you want to apply any albedo on it, you can use it in future. So let's see if we have anything else. So this looks quite good. Okay, so let's add frame. Right click, select all, right click on it, add frame, then let's increase the size of this frame. I will push it to the side, and I will rename it to front button panel layers, or just layer. Yeah, layers. So front button panel layers, I have renamed it. Okay. So I hope you have learned something from this lesson, and thanks for becoming member of my premium membership plan, and thanks a lot for joining this lesson. I'm really thankful to you all for supporting me, and I hope to receive your support continuously. I have noticed that many of you are watching my videos but not have subscribed to my channel yet. So please subscribe to my channel and also click the bell icon so you can receive all the notifications about the great new contents I will be uploading soon. If you have liked my video, so please hit the like button, and if you have any queries or questions, then leave them in the comment section below and I will answer them as soon as possible. And one request I have, and that is, I have noticed that some of the viewers do not watch my videos online and instead they download them. And I have noticed that some viewers are downloading, not all of them, but just like handful, like fistful, downloading my premium videos and sharing it, which is like a piracy. So please, if anyone is doing this or you find someone doing the same, then please stop them, because this will never help me to get my hard work paid off and it will demotivate me. So I don't want to stop making tutorials for you all after becoming demotivated. So therefore, please help me to achieve some good results and help me to get some new subscribers. So I will take off now, and take care guys till we meet in the next lesson. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep learning on Z Interactive, your own training institute.